What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. Of course, my name is Rodney. Do me a favor, smash that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. And isn't it obvious that the mainstream media has cryptocurrency in their crosshairs? Isn't it obvious that they're targeting cryptocurrency and kicking us while we're down? Now, the collapse of FTX was absolutely brutal, and we have a lot of eyes on the cryptocurrency space, for better or for worse, but we have a lot of eyes on the cryptocurrency space right now. Since then, the last few days, right, we've had hit pieces come out about the CEO of Crypto.com and now Binance. Of course, Binance being the biggest exchange in the cryptocurrency world, and it's not even close. And Crypto.com, in my opinion, one of the most well-known cryptocurrency exchanges in our space, based off a lot of their partnerships with the UFC, World Cup, and many other people like Matt Damon and those sort of things, right? A lot of people know about Crypto.com, right? And Binance. So they're pretty much the two biggest ones. And of course, Coinbase, right? But when it comes to like popularity, I think that Binance and Crypto.com are the most well-known, right? Now the media is targeting them. Now, the interesting thing is there's been a lot of infighting in the cryptocurrency world too. Keep in mind, CZ, the CEO of Binance, was the person to get the ball rolling when it came to the collapse of FTX. He's the one who announced to everyone on his cryptocurrency, or excuse me, on his Twitter platform that he would be selling all of his FTX tokens, which caused a run on the bank. And it turns out SBF and FTX were doing a lot of shady shit behind the scenes. Now, CZ also called out indirectly the CEO of Crypto.com, implying that they were probably fibbing their balance sheet, right? And so, of course, Chris, the CEO of Crypto.com, came out and said that's not true. In fact, we're getting a third-party audit, which they did from a trusted third-party auditing group in Mazars Group, who proved that, yes, they are backed one-to-one, right, when it comes to their reserves. So there's been a lot of fighting. And then CZ also called out the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, saying that you guys should be more upfront with your proof of reserves, even though Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Now, the media is targeting Crypto.com and Binance. The article we had the other day that came out about Chris said this. And look it, Chris already tweeted and told us days before this article came out that there would be FUD, right? People targeting his background and his past failed business ventures. Now, I went and analyzed his whole thread. I read it, I understood it. And then I read this article saying Crypto.com CEO has history of red flags, including bankruptcy and quick exit. So I read both of them. I'm here to talk about the news. If it's good, it's bad, I got to talk about it. Just because I have a community of people who love Crypto.com, if I see something shady in the past, I'm going to talk about it. But when I went through this article, I didn't really see anything that shady except for one thing. Yes, he's had failed past business ventures. A lot of business people fail. It didn't seem like he hurt anybody to get to the top. The last thing, one of his last businesses before Crypto.com was a kind of a Groupon style of website or service. And what happened was they had a huge blowout sale before they shut down, which wrecked a lot of consumers and vendors, right? So a lot of people didn't get money, and a lot of people didn't get their product because they shut down abruptly. Besides that, I don't see any crazy red flags in his past. This is obviously just a hit piece. Now, the mainstream media was targeting Crypto.com. Today, we had an article from Reuters saying that the U.S. Justice Department is split over charging Binance as crypto world falters, sources say. So now they're targeting CZ and Binance, saying that the Department of Justice is investigating Binance. And then CZ says, SMH, some media are still working for, it's like, who are they working for? SBF? Because look it, the media was sweet to SBF when that stuff happened. Now the media is starting to turn on SBF, right? But when the collapse of FTX happened, the media was so nice to him. And it's because of his connections. Obviously, it's because of his connections. But right now, in the cryptocurrency space, we got to ignore the FUD, keep building, but we need people like CZ and Chris to come together. I know that there are enemies because they are competitors, right? Yes, we're in cryptocurrency, but a lot of these guys see each other as competition. Binance wants to continue to remain supreme. They want to continue to dominate. And Crypto.com wants to be bigger and better, right? So they're still enemies. But right now, we got to come together and fight the FUD because the mainstream media is going absolutely crazy when it comes to targeting cryptocurrency. Now, of course, Binance responds and says, Reuters has it wrong again. Now they're attacking our incredible law enforcement team, a team that we're incredibly proud of. They made crypto more secure for all of us. Here's the full statement we sent the reporter and the blog about our remarkable law enforcement team. So if you guys don't know, Binance has a team of people when it comes to understanding and helping law enforcement with cyber security and blockchain and those sorts of things. So this is the article. It says, here's how Binance has been fighting crime. This wasn't all. The exchange went on to spruce up its security and compliance headcount by more than 500%. So, the cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, pretty much increased their headcount by 500% when it comes to compliance and security. It says, in addition to this, CZ's platform was part of a nearly 70 anti-cybercrime workshops with global law enforcement. These workshops were held in Argentina, Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, Israel, Netherlands, Philippines, Sweden, South Korea, Thailand, and the UK. So this is for law enforcement to help them understand cybersecurity and pretty much cryptocurrency fraud and things, shady things that happen in cryptocurrency. I don't see the USA on there. I would like to get the USA on there, but the USA is a little weird when it comes to stuff like this. So when it comes to the FUD and the media right now, it's just kind of crazy. It sucks to see them kicking us when we're down, when the cryptocurrency market's down, and I think it may get worse. But it's just going to be like that. Now, if you look at the sweet website, it's called Bitcoin Obituary. It's pretty nice because you see throughout time so Bitcoin has died 467 times. And and I put a link to this in the website. And if you go all time, you can see every red dot shows you since Bitcoin's inception how much the media FUDs cryptocurrency, right? And they're going to keep FUDing it, right? It's going to go up again, right? The next halving is in 2024. It's going to run again. At least Bitcoin and Ethereum and some altcoins are going to run and surpass their all-time highs. And, they're going to keep FUDing because it's just something to do. It's news. It's clickbait. That's the way they operate. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of this entire situation? I think it's absolutely crazy, and I hope that they stop, but they won't. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Peace.